All right, I'm back. If you recall from my last long form video, I tested 10 of these that I just ordered recently on eBay to power my LED lights, LED signs, and one of them failed completely. And it rattles. Rattle, 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 rattle. One of them has a rattle, and it's dead. The eBay seller was very good. I figured he would be because he had really high feedback and a lot of transactions. Asked no questions, just sent me another one. Got the other one within a few days. Works fine. He didn't ask for this one back. That's how you do it on eBay. I would have sent him this one back if he'd asked, but I'm glad he didn't. So because he didn't, I'm going to open it up and see what's wrong with it, and hell, maybe I can fix it and use it. Or if not, if not, well, there are worse ways for me to spend my time. That has been proven over and over. So first, I got to get this case open. I apologize for the audio. Don't know how it's going to sound. It's hot here today in Tennessee. It's 84 degrees. It's hot in my little shop, so I got the AC going. So I'll have to run the filter on Final Cut Pro X to cut out as much of the hum as I can. It usually does pretty good, but it may sound a little off today and for the next few videos until December comes back around and I can turn the AC off. So gotta crack this open. I could look on eBay or on YouTube and find the perfect, easy, simple, secret solution to cracking open these Samsung travel charger style chargers. But where's the fun in that? I'm just gonna try, well, hell, let's just try these magic fingers first. Okay, let's try something else. There. Stay there. Sit there. Sit there, damn it. Sit there, you monkey mother. There. Ha! Nope. Fuck you. Fuck you in the neck. Yeah, screw that. Yeah, let's not do that. Where's my nutcracker? That's what I need. I need my nutcracker. I need to crack this nut. I'd like to crack it in such a way as I could use it again. But given my track history with cracking things open that have been glued shut, I think that there's a chance that that's not going to happen. I'm on warfarin, which is an anticoagulant, so I really don't need to stab myself, because if I do, I could bleed for hours. I have a feeling one of these, if I can pry it open, will just pop right out and the whole innards will slide out. You would think it would slide out from the big end. That looks like some kind of lip around there, maybe. But it doesn't look like a lip I can get any purchase on. Purchase means grip. Oh, look at that! I don't know where the top went. I heard it. There it is. Well, there's the secret access panel, folks. That little lip right there on the top, and it, boo, there you go, in. Oh, look at that. Well, look at that. I expected a hardwired connection to the blades here. Is it just a press connection? I see nothing loose on the board. And remember, it was rattling. Got a couple of leads there that are a little bit longer than they need to be. They won't hurt anything. I just don't want a long lead. There's a couple more. I think maybe the whole problem was just we weren't making contact here on the live and the neutral with the blades. I think maybe that was all it was. Maybe this just wasn't pushed in all the way. It's not much of a contact solution there. Let's slide it back in and see if we can get a feel for it. A couple of little ridges in there that are meant to guide it in, and I missed one of them, so do they go the full length? I don't know. I'm fucking half blind because of this cataract in my left eye, so I can't see any fucking thing. Well, it's not rattling anymore, but it was all the way in because the USB port was lined up, but maybe it simply wasn't in straight. Maybe this side wasn't in those little guides that hold the PCB. Maybe it was up and flopping a little bit, and therefore one of these blades wasn't lined up. Maybe, falling in love again. Maybe that's all it was. Maybe. That may be. That may just very well be, Mr. Man. That may very well be the case, Mr. Man. That may very well be all that was happening, Mr. Man. You guys probably remember that when we were here last time and I was testing these 10, I actually made a little AC jumper that I was plugging everything into to make testing easier. Now I can't find that jumper, and I really wish I could because it would make testing this one on camera easier. I know what I did. Thanks for not reminding me. I'm glad I remembered what I did last time because you motherfuckers sure aren't going to remind me, are you? No. Fuck Big Man. Let's make his life as difficult as we can. Screw him. Yeah, well, screw you too, pal. Screw you, pal. I'm Sonny Crockett all of a sudden. Shoo. Let's plug the tester in there. And let's plug the testee in here. And it's still dead. Well, ain't that some bullshit? Could very well be that it's still not making contact. Now the rattle is back, and I don't know. Probably the prudent next step of the testing should be to bypass this and apply live and neutral straight to here and see what we get. And I may actually have one of those cables already made up too. As a matter of fact, I know I did. No thanks to you guys for reminding me though. You guys are really not helping me much here today. Me and my weakened post-injury state here, you're not really helping make big man's life any easier. Just want you to know that. Sorry, well, I didn't find it. I'll be honest, I didn't look that long. Because it's hot out there. And fuck that shit. I did retrieve my pop filter though. I gotta do some recording. I don't have to, but I'm going to. Probably not today. Probably not tomorrow, but someday for the rest of our lives. I'm working on a cover. Working on the cover of Tom Waits' Hold On. And I plan to be all up on that mic. So I need to do some de-essing and some deep populizing. So I'll need my pop filter. If it's any of your business, those are motherfuckers. You gotta know every goddamn thing, don't you? News for you. You don't need to know every goddamn thing. Matter of fact, most of you don't need to know a motherfucking thing. I'll probably bleep or edit that part out. I don't want you viewers to know how I really feel about you. Here's what I made earlier. Yeah, I made this special test rig. A male Edison on one end and just the breakout on the other. Boy, that took a long time to make. Ha! Motherfucker. You smart asses. That's not all there was to it, you know. There was more to the test rig. I'm not stupid. It also had jumpers with alligator clips. So there, before you typey McTypey motherfuckers go down there in the comment section talking shit about my test rig, there, it had some damn alligator clips on it too. Smart ass motherfuckers. Well, it doesn't really matter. Blue and brown, it doesn't matter. Not on this cheap little shitty little piece of equipment anyway. But yes, I'm going to have to look it up because I can never remember the color codes. The British color codes for wiring. So I always have to look it up. Blue is neutral, brown is live. Is this thing even marked? Believe it or not, it is. Blue is neutral. Hey, let's say just for the hell of it, we use a blue alligator clip. Blue is neutral. I don't have a brown one, so we're going to go with white. White is live. Live from the Johnny Mac Brown High School. I'm dropping all kinds of dope cultural references in this video. If you mothers aren't picking up on it, well, hell, I don't even want to know you. Ah, there was another one. Bet you didn't catch that one either. Blue is neutral, right? What'd I just say? The blue's on the left, I remember that. So, blue's on the left of this particular, what's it? All right. Yes, I have it turned off. No, I don't have it plugged in yet. I'm not stupid. Well, today I'm not, I don't think. We'll see here in a second when I throw sparks and set something on fire and kill myself. All right, let's apply AC and see what happens. Everything good? GG? Well, it's working. 5.8 volts. So it is a problem with the AC connection. Well, that's good to know. Now I'll dismantle my fancy little test cable here, lest somebody that doesn't know what they're doing come along and use it and electrocute their damn self. Better unplug it too. All right, so there's something wrong between here and here. We can call that a failure to communicate. Well, I can't see in there when they're mated. I can only guess at how that's supposed to go. But those blades in there are kind of narrow. I mean, the only way I can really know what's happening is to open one of these good ones up. Which shouldn't be that difficult, so I guess I will. What the fuck? What the fuck? I'll open one up. Just so I can show you motherfuckers how to do something. Doing this for you. If I fuck this one up beyond repair, oh, buddy, I'm going to be angry. There we go. All right, so it pulled out a little bit when I did that. It's lined up and all that good shit. That looks the same. That looks the same. So what the fuck, when I put this back together, is this one not going to work now? It's possible. It is possible. It is possibly. It'll probably help if I line it up correctly. How far in do we go before we make contact? We go pretty far in. We should go in, hell yeah, almost all the way before we actually start making contact. I have a hard time believing the name brand, the actual non-cheap clone rip-off Samsungs, that's how they mate. It may be. But wow, if it is, well, if it is, it is. Before I button this back up, let's make sure it still works. Well, that's not lined up, so I can almost guarantee you it's not going to work. It actually does work. But that USB port is not lined up for shit. It was lined up really well when I took it apart. It isn't lined up now, but the motherfucker works. So I'm inclined not to screw with it because the motherfucker works. I don't know, I guess I'll pop it back together for now and put that one back in the good bin. So I don't know what's going on here. It works when it's not connected. When it's out here, it works. It just doesn't work when I slide it in right to the top. Yep, that was another one. You motherfuckers gotta pay attention, man. I play with live ammo around here. And yep, that was another one. I do not expect this to work. And it still rattles, for what that's worth. And it doesn't work. Well, okay, so we're back where we started. Well, we learned a little something, didn't we? And before we're done here, here's a little bonus. Got a few things in the mail while I was laid up on the sofa with a busted up knee. Not that any of you gave a shit. Sent me a get well card or even a tweet or anything. Nothing. Big man, where are you? Big man, what happened? Big man, did you hurt yourself? Yeah, I did. There's another one. I got these in the mail. This is a little AT Tiny board. Back when I was knocking around thoughts of trying to take up even less real estate inside my LED bases here, I ordered this little AT Tiny board from AliExpress. And it should run the LED sketches that I run, the NeoPixel sketches here. I wanted to take up less real estate because I use Pro Minis. I use Arduino Pro Minis in here. Let's see if I got one. I got one here somewhere. Hold on. So yeah, I use Arduino Pro Minis in these. And you see there's not much savings in real estate there at all. But this is an AT Tiny 85. And really the reason, I was trying to save a little bit of money, although these don't cost me much. These little Pro Minis, I think, cost me, this last batch was like $1.85 a piece. I forget what this was. I think it was $1.20 or something. So not much. The main reason, and it's a silly reason, but hey, we all do and think silly things sometimes. At least I'm not a theist. The main reason I wanted to go try for something else like the AT Tiny 85 is because just for whatever reasons, it bugs me that I use an Arduino Pro Mini to just run NeoPixel sketches on 8 or 11 LEDs, and that's it. This thing is capable of doing so much. It has so much in and out and so much processing power. It's literally like using a Lamborghini to go to the corner market to pick up a gallon of milk. It's overkill. That's the only reason I was entertaining thoughts of trying to find something simpler. I just thought, okay, just a simple little AT Tiny 85 will do the job. I would just feel better putting one of those in there. So I don't know. I'll try it and see. But who cares? You know, it's not like it's not like when I buy these, I'm depriving someone of having this much more powerful microcontroller board that I don't really need. It's not like I'm depriving them of them. They make these things by the hundreds of thousands or millions. So anyway, that's why I got this in the mail. I'll see how that works later. And I got these, I think there's 10 of these little single-sided copper-clad PCB boards. They're copper on one side. Because like I said, I got the little CNC mill over there, so I'm going to try my hand at milling some custom PCBs for my little project in the future. So I ordered 10 or 20 of these. There's 10. Yeah, there's 10 of them in there. These were pretty cheap. So those are two things I got in the mail while I was laid up sick and nobody called or sent me a card or asked about me. Big man, how you doing? Where you been? You okay, man? Nothing. Not a fucking word. Later.